Hello everyone, this is Moby the Yarny. Yes, it's been a while since I've had a video because I really haven't made anything. I've been working on a secret project, so I couldn't really show it to anyone. And this is take 2 on this video because I just spilled half my tea all over my desk, so I had to start over again. I'm enjoying iced tea today instead of coffee because it's already 85 degrees and it's getting really hot. And this is the time of year my husband and I played the little game, who's going to turn the air on first. And I'm not giving in. He's going to do it first, not me. So I'm going to show a few of the makes that I've been working on, the whips. But if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you've been here, thank you for coming back. And if you like what you see, just give me a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, thank you very much. But I think I'm going to go ahead and show the secret project I've been working on. All I need is for that person to come over and try it on so I can put the finishing touches and make sure it fits properly, because this is round 2 for that project. Because the first one was not the right size, but my son did not give me the proper measurements. In fact, he didn't give me any measurements at all. He just told me a size. So I'm going to show that first. And this is only half of it. The other half looks the same. It's just not put together. I make quite a few of the hexagon granny sweaters. But this one is a hexagon granny sweater, but it's the one that you do not, that you fill it in with, you fill in the hexagon. It's not with the actual granny square design where you skip 3, put the 3, and skip 3, put 3 clusters. You fill it in. And then, so here's half of the sweater, and there's the front part. I did do the grannies on the front. This is half of it, and it is for someone who's tall and has very long arms. So this is very long arm on me, so hopefully this is going to fit the person I made it for. So I have another half just like this, and I have to put it together. I just want to make sure it's the proper length in the shoulders, and I still have to do the neckline, and here around the arm. Where did I put the arm? Here it is. I tried a new method around the sleeves, which I'm going to do around the neck too. I tried Fabio's method, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's the first time I tried that one. Most of the time I will use MJ Off the Hook, the one she uses for the trims, or sometimes I will use crystals. But I like how this turned out. We used the three doubles, and then 3 front post doubles, and then a back post double. And you go around that until you get the length that you want. And this is made of a 3 weight, a number 3. It's Caron Bundle of Love, so it's thinner than, and I also did the method he said too to make it airier, which is either use front post, the front loop or back loop only, and it does make it more stretchier and lighter weight if you're making a garment for the summer or the spring. So I tried that, and it does feel more stretchy, because if you're making a spring or summer garment, you don't want it to be as hot as if you're making a winter garment. So I did try that, and I really like it. So if you haven't heard of Fabio, he's new, but look up Fabio Crochet. He tells you how to make men's sweaters, and if you look at some of the ones he's made, he really knows what he's talking about, because he shows you how to fit them to your own body. And you can make them look feminine, you know, if you're making it for a woman. Add your own feminine touches. You know, it's like that with any pattern you follow from someone else. You can add what you like. You don't have to follow it to a T. You can change anything you want to make it yours. You know, make it to your liking. Um, so that's what I've been working on, and that is the second version of it that I made. But yeah, I did get some new yarn for Mother's Day, which one of my daughters got. My daughter Ashley, she's in the doggy video with me. Her doggy Angel is the one in the video, but she got me Super Saver Stripes Jumbo, and this one is the colorway of, let's see here, they're always moving where they put it now. This one is Polo Stripe, but I like the colors, and I know I could pull with this one too. And then she got me a granny square one, which someone's been hinting around that they would like a granny square cardigan, which I have a couple of these that I might be able to do a version of this sweater that I just made, but lighter weight, which I'm thinking about doing that. And then I mostly have been working on getting this finished. It's a lot of mess here, it seems like. Here's what I have left. This is the last quarter of the new lunar tunic that I've been working on. So this is the last panel. All I have to do is get the ends woven in. So there's one. Here's what I have left of the second. I bought two. I probably didn't need to, but I wanted to control the colors for the lunar tunic, which it's made out of 4 of these giant granny squares, but they're mesh. It's mostly mesh. Only in the middle do you do the clusters, but it's a cluster of 4. And this I got from Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. And I decided I'm going to trim it in the pale yellow that's right here. This color, pale yellow. Now this is also a mandala cake in the color Giant, and it came with all these colors in it. And I'm down to the end part where I'm going to do the final trimming and then put the panels together. And if you're interested in making one of these, I wear it over my swimsuit when I go to the beach, but I don't get wet. So I usually just hang out with the family and watch the grandkids swim. But if you plan on getting wet, I would suggest using a cotton yarn. There's some very pretty patterns of cotton yarn out right now. And yeah, the one I just used, this one, the Premier Home one, and it's called Spring Stripes. This would have made a very pretty pool cover up, and you can get wet in that. You know, if you put it on with a wet bathing suit. Even I saw it. I was at Walmart today, picking up more meds, of course, but they had some pretty cotton colors in the big, I forget what they're called now, but the big ones they had. And Joann's is having some kind of big, they were calling it going out of business sale, but I'm not sure if my Joann's is going out of business. But I think they were online only is what they sent to me. So you might want to look at some of those. I just made a beach bag with that cotton, and if I put wet items in it, it'll be fine. A wet towel or something that someone sits on. But in the next couple days, this will be finished, and I'll be able to use it over the weekend because we are going camping. And I have enough left over, which I want to make a bucket hat to match this. Why not look like a tourist, you know, even though it's just Memorial Day weekend, I want to be using this for that. And I'm still working on my shawl. I worked very little on it though, my summer night shawl, but I plan on taking this with me camping and adding a lot more to it. So here's what I have so far, which this is a very easy one because it's mostly repeats. This here is most of it, and then this repeats this. I just added a few more rows, and then the blue is a repeat of the white, which is what it's going to be. And this is a mandala cake. This is what it looks like when you get it, and it's in the color of unicorn. Yes, unicorn. And it's 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, 100% acrylic. But is a lightweight number 3, which I like making shawls out of a 3. Of course, if you wanted to make a winter shawl, you could use a 4, but I like the flow that the 3 gives you, because it's a lot thinner and it gives you a lacier look. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And I still do have a bunch of whips that I'm working on. Let's see if yes, the other one's still in here. This one, I would like to finish this one soon also, which is, this one is the one I started as a beach cover-up. And I have another panel in the other room just like this one. And I'm going to go out from that and make these bigger. I'm not sure if I just want to make a strappy with it or make sleeves, but I think I want to do sleeves on it so far. But yeah, I like how it's turning out. And I saw someone do one similar, and they did it in a rainbow cotton, which was very cute. But I think black would go with any, flip-flops or bathing suit. But yeah, I like the way that's doing. And I did revamp the white one I was working on. I haven't got any further in my amigurumi. It's still, but I did forget to show you the color, or tell you the color. Yeah, it still looks like a hat, but it, yeah, this is the colorway Blossom. And I like making the sea creatures with it because of the way the colors go. It looks coral reefish, when it changes color. This is a Caron Jumbo. I kept looking for this because I was sure that it was a Red Heart Super Saver color, but then when I was in Joann's, I found it again. I'm like, no wonder I couldn't find it, because it wasn't a Red Heart, it was a Caron Jumbo ombre. And I was happy to find it because I had used all of what I had, making sea creatures for my grandkids. I think I made my daughter one too, but I make the octopus and some jellyfish out of it. They turn out really cute, so I'll be trying to finish those up too, now that I'll have time to sit and work on things around the campfire. And I will try to post some videos from out there, because it's always fun when we're out there. And I have time to sit around the fire if we need a fire, if it's too hot or not. But that's about what I'm working on right now. And I know next month in June, I think it's for things we're making Thursday, that I follow along with for Crafting Kitty, it's going to be wearables. So I should have no problem finding a wearable to make, because I like to make wearables. I just like to make something that'll be a quick wearable. But and then I'm not sure who the creator spotlight will be for June. I haven't looked it up. I like to be surprised, but sometimes I like to work ahead and see what it is. But after this project, I should get back to making things I want to make. And you will be seeing a lot of slippers coming up, because I have a lot of slipper projects. I have all my slipper yarn lined up. Let's see, this yarn right here has been designated for slippers, which I have 6 of these hometown, and I saw that Crystal got these in her mystery box, the Lion brand hometown. She got the same colorway. This came in my surprise box. It's just called Anchorage Ice. But some of the guys I showed it to in my family said sure they would love these as slippers. And it's nice and chunky but soft. This says these are a 6 weight, but I would maybe say 5 weight because it is kind of thin. You see that it's not as thick as I would say a 6 weight would be, because this one right here is a 6 weight, and you see how chunky that is. And this has been designated for a cat bed. I saw a cute one that looked like a tunnel. You make it like a basket, but it's on its side and it's flat on the bottom, and it has cat ears on the top, and you put a little face on it. And now I know why the cats like them, because cats like wool. So I have 6 of these balls, and I plan on ordering another. If it's not enough to do what I want with it, I will order more, or I have a bunch of chunkies that I could substitute some color in there for, but that will be designated for that. So I'm planning to use the yarn I have before I get any more yarn. That's what everyone says. But if you see yarn on sale, and I did find out that there is an alpaca farm 20 minutes from me, but they're only open on the weekend, and they're having a yarn festival in my state on the 26th, down in the Amish country area, but I won't be able to go to that because it's next weekend when we're camping. But they're also doing a 3-state yarn buying festival in July, so I'm going to try to go to some of those. But I'm excited about looking at the alpaca farm because they do have the hand-dyed yarns. So I'll see how that goes. But just letting you know I'm still here, still working on things, and the tutorial part 3, if you're following the 101, will be coming out tomorrow. I'm still doing those. I just was busy for a bit, and the summer I might have less videos because I will be busy in the summer, but I'll try to do as many as I can. And I just thank you for joining me, and I'm still getting things done, just a little slower. Mondays are rough with the methotrexate, and sometimes it gives me a high like I'm on a lot of caffeine, like I drink 5 cups of coffee, and I will do too much in the house, and then I'll pay for it later and be tired and sore, which was what I was last night. So but today seems to be okay. But this weather is not good for me. The hot humid weather, I'll swell up like a balloon and feel like crud. So I'll see how this goes, but just thank you for joining me, and I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, and just find something to be thankful for today. Thankful that you can enjoy this weather and walk around and enjoy yourself, and hopefully if you're working, your day goes quick, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you very much.